Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital early spoilers June 16th to 20th. Drew exposed and Carly's big win. On Wednesday, June 11th, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrose, is in an absolute rage. She is on fire. I'm just wondering if Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, is going to tell her that Drew is playing a dangerous game with this custody case. Nina would absolutely be furious at Drew if Rick tells her how Congressman Cutthroat tormented her grandson Wiley Quartermaine Corinthos, Viron Weaver. The problem is Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, won't believe anything but what her boyfriend says. So Drew may be unmasked, but not in the way we all want. Nina may have to sit on it because I think she knows Willow's ears can't hear anything bad about Congressman Cutthroat. Drew Cain, Willow Tate, and Michael Corinthos. Custody case chaos. Speaking of Drew Cain, he tells Nina Reeves and Willow Tate that as soon as the truth came out, it was game over. He is so confident. Drew Cain is so certain Willow's going to win this. I believe he is talking about the truth of Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, technically cheating first, even though Willow was carrying on an emotional affair. I also feel like Drew Cain is being a little too cocky. The verdict doesn't look like it's coming in until Thursday. We'll find out then. Michael's news shocks his parents and also Jason Morgan, Steve Burton. Michael says he's going to take Wiley and Amelia and leave the country. This happens before the verdict, from what I can tell from the spoilers. I think Michael Corinthos is a little worried he's going to lose the custody case. He is planning to take the kids and flee. But I'm guessing they're going to talk him down. Probably because he could always take the kids and flee later, just in case he has to. I don't think Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, and Carly would necessarily be against it as a strategy. General Hospital spoilers, Portia Robinson, Curtis Ashford, and Trina dig for the truth. Meanwhile, Kai Taylor, Jens Austin Astrup, tells Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, he heard something he was not supposed to. When he was over at their house, he overheard Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, and Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner, talking about the Drew and Jacinda, Paige Herschel, thing. Curtis said he wants to track down Jacinda and get her to say that Drew took the drug recreationally. So we're going to have Kai and Trina working together to figure out what they should do, what they can do, and what's next. Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, takes on a new mission. That's the same day Curtis Ashford tells someone he wants to hire them. I believe Curtis is going to enlist Felicia to find missing hooker Jacinda. He wants her to lie, of course, and say that Drew took the drugs himself. All Drew has is a drug test saying it was in his system, but no proof of how it got there. Dr. Isaiah Gannon, Sir Andy Wilson, can obviously see that Portia Robinson is upset, and he's trying to get her to take a step back and calm down. Women love being told to calm down. I know I do. You probably do too, right? Especially if the hand gesture comes with it. I hope Isaiah won't do that. But Portia is definitely unhinged, and that's not when she makes good decisions. Jordan Ashford, Martin Gray, and Tracy Quartermaine drama in GH. Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, tells someone that they can trust her with a certain matter. Could be Sidwell, Carlo Rota, or it could be Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, about the Henry Dalton, Daniel Goddard thing. Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, tells Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, she may need his services sooner than she thinks. He certainly needs to get some legal work because he is broke and mad at Tracy. On Thursday, June 12th, Elizabeth Weber, Rebecca Herbst, is tending to a patient at the hospital. Probably Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, or new little baby Daisy, who is so adorable. General Hospital spoilers, Ava Jerome's art opening and Cody Bell's seduction plot. Plus, Ava Jerome, Maura West, issues an invitation to someone. I just wonder if Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, is going to score an invite to Ava's art opening when he goes over to return her spiny sunglasses and starts the paid seduction attempt that Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, wants him to engage in. Christina's plans never work, but they have to do something with Cody, I guess. Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, is not going to like this though. Rick Lansing's confession and custody verdict shockwaves. Meanwhile, Rick Lansing makes a confession about something. I wonder if he is going to tell Willow what he saw Drew Cain do. Drew Cain is not paying his bill, as far as I know. Nina Reeves is paying it, and Willow is his client, but Drew Cain's just a rando. Maybe if Rick tells Willow, she would actually listen. I don't know. There are shock waves at Michael and Willow's hearing. It looks like the verdict is going to come in on Thursday and one parent will win sole custody. I feel like Michael might actually win this. We'll see. Everything's looking good for Willow though. Usually when things look good in one direction, they go the other way. Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, is trying not to show her panic. Looks like somebody's questioning her again. Might be Marco Rios, Adrian Anchondo, or Laura Weber, Jeannie Francis, could be Marty. I'm just wondering if Laura asks him to take a look at things. Anna Devane's Reflections and Dante vs. Chase. On Friday, June 13th, Anna Devane has a moment to reflect on her past. I wonder if she's thinking back to her WSB days. I also wonder if she's thinking about the Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, and Dalton Link. Emma denied that she came back to Port Charles at the same time Henry Dalton did for any specific reason. She said it was a coincidence. Never short on secrets. And this week, one of its biggest liars may finally fall. Drew Kane has been walking a thin line for months, and now his web of deceit is about to snap. As the walls close in, Carly Corinthos finds herself standing taller than ever, ready to reclaim the power and respect she lost when Drew's manipulations began. But her victory won't come without heartbreak, betrayal, and a few shock moves that no one saw coming. The calm before the explosion. At first glance, everything seems steady at Aurora Media. Drew projects confidence, assuring his board that the recent dip in profits is strategic. But behind closed doors, he's unraveling. The documents he thought were destroyed, proof of insider trading and illegal acquisitions, have surfaced again. And this time, they're in the hands of someone who won't back down. Sam McCall. Sam has been quietly investigating Drew ever since he used Scout's trust fund to cover his risky business moves. When she connects the dots between Drew's charity partnerships and missing corporate funds, she realizes this isn't a misunderstanding. It's a deliberate cover-up. You've been laundering through Aurora's community outreach arm, she spits, disgusted. Drew doesn't deny it. Instead, he tries to spin it. It's not what you think, Sam. I did it for Carly. To protect us. But Sam's not buying it. Her warning is clear. You've crossed a line you can't talk your way out of. Carly's instincts spark. Meanwhile, Carly's intuition is sharper than ever. After months of second-guessing herself in the shadow of Drew's supposed brilliance, she starts noticing the cracks. Meetings rescheduled. Lies about investors. Whispers around the Metro Court bar that Aurora's golden boy isn't as honest as he claims. Then, fate drops a bomb in her lap. Diane Miller, while working on another case, stumbles across a set of financial disclosures buried in a public file, all connected to Drew. When she hands them to Carly, her warning is as crisp as her tone. If this is what I think it is, Drew could go down hard. And if you're smart, you'll stay out of the blast radius. But Carly doesn't step back, she steps up. If he's been using me, using my name to cover his schemes, I'll be the one to finish this, she declares. And with that, Carly Corinthos is officially back in her element. Fierce, focused, and ready for battle. The exposure begins. Carly doesn't make her move right away. Instead, she plays it smart. With Jason's quiet support, and a few subtle nudges from Sonny, who's more than happy to see Drew's empire crumble, Carly starts to gather proof. Her patience pays off when Brooke Lynn, now working in PR for Aurora, accidentally forwards Carly a confidential internal memo. It details crisis containment strategies, in case the SEC starts sniffing around again. Carly reads every word, and realizes Drew knew the truth was close long before anyone else did. The next day, she confronts him in his office. Tell me the truth, Drew. Did you use my investment money to clean up your mess? Drew hesitates. Carly, you have to trust me. She cuts him off. You said that before. When the SEC came for me. When Nina exposed us. You told me we were in this together. But you've been lying the entire time. The silence that follows is deafening. For the first time, Drew doesn't have an answer. His jaw tightens, and that flicker of guilt is all Carly needs to see. Then we're done, she says, voice cold as steel. As partners, as lovers, as anything. Public fallout and private pain. Once word spreads that Drew Kane is under investigation again, the fallout hits fast. Aurora stock plummets, and investors start demanding answers. The PCPD begins an inquiry, and Ned Quartermain can't help but smirk. It's poetic justice after Drew's arrogance nearly tanked ELQ months ago. But not everyone is celebrating. Willow feels torn, caught between loyalty to Michael, who's livid at Drew for risking Carly's reputation again, and compassion for Drew, who once risked everything for her family. He's not evil, Willow insists. He's just lost. Michael disagrees. Lost people don't steal. They don't ruin lives to make themselves look like heroes. Jason, ever the calm in chaos, stays quiet through most of it. But when Carly's name starts surfacing in SEC reports again, he steps in. You've already paid for his mistakes once, he reminds her. You're not doing it again. And she won't. This time, Carly's not playing victim. She's taking control. Carly's big win. In a brilliant twist, Carly flips the narrative completely. Using the very documents that could ruin Drew, she turns them into leverage. Instead of exposing him directly, she negotiates with Aurora's board to have Drew removed quietly in exchange for her cooperation with the feds.